Welcome back to my channel. It's Patience and I am back with another video. Guys, if you're just watching my videos for the first time, thank you, but please take time out to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you get notified when I post new videos. Well, it's been long. I talked about, one of those topics that I consider really important to me, like something really dear to my heart. So today I decided to talk about a few of them. With that said, let us dive right into the video. She said she know like can be go back and go. Oh yeah yeah. Oh, and if you buy and go. So I was thinking about how we sometimes hide behind the mask of certain statements to perpetrate our silly, stupid attitudes and behaviors, right? It's just like taking some verses of the Bible and saying them in a way that suits our sin, or using them as a cover up for our sin, right? Sometimes when motivational speakers, make some of these statements, we just take them and use them to hide behind them to do the things that we know we are not supposed to do, or do the things that we know we are doing wrong. We just want to continue doing them without anybody having anybody complain about them. I'm sure you already know most of the things I'm talking about, but I will talk about just a few of them, maybe one or two. The first one would be love me for me. Love me for who I am. I understand that that statement is perfect, but not when you have a dirty character or you have a very dirty attitude that you know within yourself that you have that attitude and it is bad, right? And then somebody comes into your life and you expect that that person should not do something to help you stop that thing. That person should just be in your life and take all of it and love you for that person that you are. We always say change is the only constant thing in life. We always say that people should come into your life, and make you a better person. When you are in somebody's life or you are friends with somebody, you should try as much as possible to leave them a better person. Right? We always say that when people come into your life and they see certain things that they know that they're not good for you, they should be able to point them out. But then when somebody comes into your life and tells you the things that you are doing wrong, you act like the person is trying to change you, or the person does not want you to be yourself. I don't know if that person that you are is stagnant. I don't know if that person that you are is not, does not want to change. I don't know if that person that you are does not want to be better, right? We always try to be better at what we do. We always try to be better human beings for ourselves. We always try to be better people for people around us. We always try to be better people for our future. We always try to be better people for our children, which some of us don't have yet, but some of you already do. But we always try to be better, either for ourselves or for the people around us, right? You don't expect that somebody comes into your life and then you do things, or your attitude or your behavior tends to hurt this person all the time, and you don't see anything wrong with it because you believe that that person should love you for who you are. That is just pure selfishness. Well, maybe who you are is selfish because you do not keep doing things. If I'm friends with you, everybody see us together. We are always everywhere together. And you do some certain things that I know that would sometimes or somehow rub off on me later. And I call you to order and say, babes or guy, this thing you're doing, really don't you think you should change it? It is not cool, it is not good, and stuff like that. And you flare up or you get angry and say, they don't want you to be yourself. They want you to change into who you are not. No. This is not me trying to change you. This is me trying to change some certain things in you that I know that will most likely not benefit you in the future. Fine, I understand that there are certain ways that people will talk to us that you will not even want to change because you're like, this is not how to talk to somebody. Right? It's just like you keep saying certain things that hurt somebody, you talk in a way that your mouth does not have control, right? It just feels like you do not have a hold of your mouth. You just talk anyhow. And it does not sit well with me. And I tell you and say, even if we're friends, this way you talk, I don't like it. Right? It's not cool. I don't like it. It hurts me. And you see nothing wrong with it. You say, that is who I am. This is who I am. I don't know if people forget the fact that when you grow, as you grow older, there are certain things in your life that you should leave behind. Right? And I said this thing, I keep saying this thing all the time. When you have people in your life that tell you the things that you are doing wrong, or the things that they feel like will most likely affect you in future, and they say, I feel like you should cut this thing down, I feel like you should stop this thing, you should be grateful, because not everybody have that luxury. Not everybody have that. If most people would tell you that if I had somebody that told me all of these things while I was growing up, I would most likely not end up the way I ended up. Right? And then you have somebody in your life that is telling you that the things you are doing will not benefit you in the future. And you feel like, some of us would even say, she's a fake friend. She does not want me to shine. Because people love me, she thinks that she wants to steal my shine. Really? Really? What shine? Tell me, what shine do you have? What shine exactly? People should learn that as you grow older, there are certain things that you should leave behind. For example, while you were 10 years old, or when you were 10 years old, there were dresses you wore that you would never wear now. There are some clothes you wore last year that you will not wear now. Why? Because you are growing. Why? Because you are getting better. Why? Because your knowledge is expanding. Why? Because you are learning new things. Why? Because there are things that, apart from clothes, there are shoes that when you grow older, you don't wear anymore because they don't fit. They do not just fit, right? There are certain attitudes that you have that as you grow older, as you get better, as you're going into the future, they will not fit. So you have to leave them behind. So when you see somebody that is telling you that when you get to a certain point in your life, these things will not fit anymore, drop them. You should be grateful, because when you get there, it might be really difficult for you to drop these attitudes. It might be really difficult for you to drop these silly behaviors. Right? Don't try to change me. Do not change yourself for anybody. They are not saying that do not change that bad character because of anyone. They are not saying that do not change that attitude because of anyone. They are not saying do not change that begging style of yours because of anyone. If you do not even want to change for somebody, at least change for yourself. If you don't want to change for anybody, change for yourself. Make yourself a better person for you. So when you have somebody that is there telling you that, I don't think you should do this, right? Listen. Sometimes you need to sit down with yourself and analyze what they have said. And, think of the ones that are actually true that you do, and think of the ones that they are probably over-exaggerating that you do not do, and work on the ones that that, they talked about that you actually do. Work on it. It doesn't take anything from you. It only makes you a better person. Right? It makes you a better person. So I do not know why you don't want to be a better person. Sometimes people tell you the things that you do and you're like, they're trying to control my life. They don't want me to be who I am. Really? Trying to control your life by telling you the things that I feel like, they're not good for you. Not tell you how you should live your life or not. But if I am your friend, we are friends. We are supposed to advise each other. And if we cannot do that as friends, then I do not know what we are doing. I don't know why we are friends. We are not supposed to be friends, right? So I believe that when you see people that are in your life telling you, and the funny thing, we know these things. We know the things that we do that are not right, but we do not just want to admit them. And you see the same people are the people that cannot stand people like them. Now, you have this really silly attitude that everybody is complaining about. And then you see someone that is exactly like you. right? You cannot stand your match, you cannot stand your type, but you want other people to stand you, all in the name of love me for who I am. Who you are is not supposed to be stupid, right? Who you are is not supposed to fool around or do foolish things around. Who you are is supposed to you're supposed to respect yourself. Some people do not even have. Some people don't know what self-respect is, and it is annoying. Self-respect is bliss. Have it, know it, understand it. Apply it to your life. Respect yourself. Self-respect, and people will respect you. You cannot be going out and everybody saying, look at her, now she has come. Or you go out because of how you are, because people know that you give me this, give me that, give me this, give me that. They start to run away from you, and you don't even know. Because why? They are saying things behind your back, and as your friend, I probably heard them say these things, or they said it in front of me, and I come to you and say, babes or guy, people are talking about you, and this attitude of yours, and you're like, that's their business. There's something wrong with you. Yes, we understand that there's some things that people talk about that really is none of my business. Oh, she wore a bomb shirt. Really? Is that supposed to be your body? No, it was on mine, right? So it is none of your business, right? Yes. It's just, there are things that that talk about when it comes to your life. But when it comes to the bad attitude that you have, with yourself that you have them, please change. And like I said before, nobody is perfect. If you're perfect, you're probably not human, right? No one is perfect. We all have that thing that we know in our lives that people complain about, or people like to say, please change this, or please change that. We know these things. No one is perfect, so we should try as much as possible to change, because we're getting better. We are going forward. We're not moving backwards, or we're not stagnant. We're not just in one position. We want to move forward. We want to get better jobs. We want to, be in business with people. We want to meet people, network, and do all of that. You don't want to take all of that baggage into, new relationships, new business partners, new opportunities, and all of that stuff. So this is just me advising that we drop all of these things and, forge ahead and move forward and just be better people, guys. Well, that's it for today. Guys, please, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe to my channel, guys. It will not cost you nothing. Okay? Subscribe to my channel. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, guys. That is all for today. I love you guys. Until I come your way next time, I remain patient, and I am signing out.